Hi, welcome back to Metal Rules TV, where my tiny brown meets the reach around. I'm Matt Givens.
I'm Jeff Rappaport.
I'm Joe from I AM THE TRIREME.
I'm Jay Briscoe from I AM THE TRIREME.
Alright, so in the news, Gigan
I think it's Gigan.
Gigan
are going to release their new album, Multi-Dimensional Fractal Sorcery and Super Science. Which is a real catchy title.
Yes, it just sticks to the ribs.
Yeah. Say it again.
I don't know why I did it.
Say it without looking at it. Anybody?
Spectral butthole sausage contender.
Anybody remember what we just said? No, don't look at it. Just never remember.
Apple plum dumpling humper.
I'm going Matt in that one.
I can barely read it by looking at it.
Well, that goes with the music
Multi-dimensional
then.
fractal sorcery and super science.
Super science.
Okay, any thoughts on?
Well, I'm gonna go based off of the name of that. Basically, I mean, you can't remember it. You don't know what they're trying to get by. With the music, I understand they're trying to be a little spacey, very tech with it, but it's like they're trying to write tech music without the music part, in my opinion.
Okay.
Like, they're leaving the music out of the technical
I've heard that
parts.
complaint about them a lot, actually.
Yeah, it's like more technical than music, so I can't find it. I'm trying to think of what they're doing opposed to what, like, I can't listen to it. I'm like dissecting it, and then by the time I'm done, 5-minute song's over, and I'm just annoyed and pissed off about what's going on with it. So that's my theory. So yeah.
I will have to say their production was very muddy. I do like the fact that they're trying to be trippy, but there's too much going on to musically grasp the big picture or full effect. With this progressive death metal, you have to either have an equal balance in between instruments, so you're not guaranteeing that, you know, instruments, you're not stepping on anyone's toes, but at the same time it has to be enjoyable. I've seen these guys live and I wasn't really...
You have?
Yeah, I've seen them live and at championships actually.
Really?
And I wasn't too impressed by them, but I think they're trying to do too much, to be honest with you. You know, you have to have an equal balance, like, you know, like it's... I just feel like they're all over the place, to be honest.
Matthew.
I actually liked it.
What?
I did. I liked it. I like technical and prog death metal. And I picked up they claim to be psychedelic. That's like kept calling it psychedelic death metal. And I actually picked up some of the things that he was trying to do there. I thought it was interesting. I don't necessarily, like when I hear technical stuff like Origin, for instance, it doesn't, you know, I understand people say, oh, well, it's just a mass of notes, you don't hear the tune, and that's true. But, like, you know, I can still kind of get into it. I don't necessarily need to hear the riff to enjoy it, necessarily. Like, I can still kind of... If the overall sound is appealing to me in some way, I can get into it.
Right.
If that makes sense. Like, I maybe couldn't play that kind of stuff, because if I'm going to learn somebody else's music, I have to hear the rhythm of it and, like, get a feel for it. But
There was no rhythm, but yeah.
But, like, just listening to it, I actually kind of enjoyed what I heard. It was
Interesting.
to me. Yeah.
I wasn't really gigging it.
That's the kind of...
Nice.
Kind of reminds me. It kind of reminds me of Old Voivod meets Old Atheist with a much heavier edge, but not nearly as good.
Yeah.
Atheist.
It was too chaotical, and it didn't work.
Chaotical?
I'm gonna say chaotical. Or I'm gonna say
I don't think that's a
chaotical.
word.
I like it.
It was too chaotical.
Giganical?
It was too giganical. It was too multi-dimensional, fractal sorcery, super sciencey for me.
Yeah, a little more,
That's
a little less super science and a little more fractal.
Right.
They should
It was a
have.
little too much fractal, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a little too much going on. Like, you know, there was guitar parts overstepping bass parts and drum parts too at the same time.
So I like you guys, Gigan or however you say it, play a show at my house, and I won't invite them.
There you go, Gigan.
Play a show at Matt's house.
Play a show at Matt's house.
Not mine.
He's got like a Swedish roommate or something too, and she'll make you like some meatballs.
He has a glory hole in his bathroom as well.
Is her name like Sweden? Is her name Gretchen or
Her name's
something?
Connie.
That was
Gretchen was the old one, I think, right?
Gertrude was my
Gertrude.
ex-girlfriend.
No, Gretchen. Isn't they have a roommate
I've
named
never
Gretchen?
known anybody named Gertrude.
Heck, we say stories about that. I remember yours.
What about
You
Bertha?
had some stories about
I have
that
some
one.
stories about Gertrude. Yeah.
Gertrude.
Well, she wasn't really psycho. She's sweet, but she was a little
No,
nuts.
she was nice.
She's a little bit nuts. Yeah.
She was foreign, right?
Nuts not in a psycho killer way, but nuts
She was
just
foreign,
in a
right?
wacky one. Yes, she was from Austria, in fact. She came over on the au pair program, and was and she still is an nanny professionally.
I also had a foreign girlfriend.
I think you told me the story. She barely spoke English.
Her name was Yadira. She said,
Jeffrey, what do you want to do?
It was like she was very sweet. She was a doctor, actually. She was a surgeon. But the language barrier really got my fucking nerves. It was too much for me.
Oh my god.
Like I couldn't make any of my jokes. She's like,
I don't understand what you mean. Am I laugh?
no.
That right there was
Awesome.
Yeah. But she had like a weird family too. We went over and like her family lived in like Trenton, not Trenton.
What's wrong with that?
I'm sorry, Newark. It was,
What's the difference?
I don't know, but it was like this really scary ghetto where I went to the house, and I went to the house, and then she had an uncle that was like 60, and then she had a niece that was like 13, and there was like some kind of weird sexual vibe between the two of them that was like really creepy.
Oh man.
And the food was really
Like
good.
her vagina smelled like his penis?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's something really weird going on over there. And then when I left her house at night to go home, I had to walk through like the ghetto, and like I felt very like vulnerable and rapey, like someone was
Rapey.
I was gonna get hurt, like I'm walking down the street, like I'm gonna get killed, like I can't do this anymore. It's too far to drive. I'm gonna get raped. I can't. She doesn't get any of my jokes because she really barely speaks English, and
Am I laugh?
this is just not working.
Yeah.
And I laugh. I laugh at joke,
That
Jeffy.
actually was kind of from a Gertrude too. Like she didn't get clerks.
Gertrude.
Yeah.
That
I didn't
sounds
care
like
she didn't
someone's grandmother.
Yeah.
Like, really.
She
yeah.
didn't get
All
clerks,
those-
and she didn't get Princess Bride. Like we watched Princess Bride together, and she didn't get any of the humor in it at all. And I was like, this is over.
I didn't care that she didn't
Princess
get movies.
Bride.
She didn't get me. Like I would make like she didn't understand slang or anything.
Hard to-
She's like,
I just like you pretty, Jeffy.
look at him,
Am
just
I
so
laugh?
devilishly handsome. That was enough for her. That she missed my humor, which I thought was my real quality, not my gorgeous good looks. So,
Oh wow.
I don't get that.
I wonder what she's doing right now.
Watching
You hear-
Marvel's TV.
Yadira, you out there? Yadira?
He wants you to get his jokes.
Get me.
I think the camera turned off.
Nope.
What was her name?
Shut
Yadira. Yadira.
Gedira.
Yadira.
Yeah.
Jeffy, I
I met her at the coastline.
Take a deal.
Yeah.
Did you?
I did.
Nice. Is she a lot older than you?
these are my
No, she was
my friends, Jeffrey.
she was living in like with like relatives or something in like Cherry Hill. And that's what that worked out fine for me because that was really close. Then when she moved to like Newark, then it was like this sucks ass. I really don't want to come out here and just too far.
Yeah.
Tell jokes to no one.
Yeah, and visit with your creepy uncle and trying to molest the 13-year-old niece and get raped in your alley and
Yeah.
eat tacos or whatever the hell we were eating over there. whatever Honduras
That's
food
racist.
is.
Come on.
Honduran food.
Do you want some
Under-
mayonnaise on that hoagie?
Yeah. That uncle had mayonnaise. He would just sit there with the little girl like, and she was like a dirty, slutty looking like 12 or 13-year-old
Did you bang
girl.
her?
No, I was with the Indiana. But the uncle would just be like,
And then I touch your titty.
he looked like he was gonna do that.
Am I
don't know.
laugh?
Yeah. And
And I laugh, he do that.
I'm like, this is weird. Get me out of here. And nobody touched me while I got to my car. I'm never coming back in. And that was the last time I like never called her again.
Good man.
Felt bad.
Why?
She was very nice. That was very sweet. Just too weird. The end. What are we talking about? That's what we have on Gigan.
That's what we have again.
Gigan Gigan.